Hey everyone, welcome back to another video at AYS. Today we're going to be looking at mental health in Mental Health May. It's a great time to be looking at this sort of thing because it's, May is about mental health and looking after it and making sure that we're at the best we can be at all times, really. May, Mental Health Awareness Month, specifically the 9th to the 13th of May that week. There's going to be a lot of activities happening on at AYS and around the world. So make sure to look out for those and get involved with all the different activities that are going on, because this is a topic that's very much under talked about, and it's really important, especially in this day and age with so much happening in the world. It's really important to keep on top of. So here at AYS we've decided to make a special video dedicated to looking after our mental health, but with a twist. It's for community owners. So I've worked with many community owners, so this is some of the stuff I've pulled from that. And I think it can be very helpful. So first off, we have what is mental health, and we're going to basically define what it is first. This means, what's it mean, how does it work, and clearing up some of the common misconceptions that arise around mental health. So it's a positive concept. It encompasses our emotions, psyche, and social interactions. It's about how we feel on a day-to-day basis. Some days may not be as good as others. But it's always about rebounding from a tough spot. If we have good mental health and we have a bad day, we'll be able to rebound with ease, I should say. So with that, moving on. So it's more than a state of mind. It's not just about an absence of illness. So it's not just about not having an illness. It's also about having illness. It's also about having a good state of well-being, being content, being relaxed, I guess, not being overworked, not being stressed, not being anxious. And while those are all very common things, they can be taken to the extreme when a lot of stuff's going on at the same time. It's integral. So community building is not easy. It's a bit like being an entrepreneur. We're always trying our hardest to build up our community and work on it. We're different to a lot of we're different to a lot of the world. A lot of the world they follow they follow like the normal life path. They go to school, go to university, get a job. While we might be doing that, we're also doing a lot of other things. So we are building a community from scratch. We might have thousands of members in our community, and having that sort of responsibility can be a lot for some people to take on. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of things you got to do, there's a lot of responsibility you have as a community leader in making sure that everything's going smoothly. You also have a responsibility to look after the mental health of your community members and help them out if they need help. So if you're not at your best, your community can struggle. And I know personally, from personal experience, this has happened where, if I'm not feeling the best, I'll leave things off and things won't get done. And things will start to fall behind, and then it just becomes even more overwhelming when you're trying to catch up. So it's important to keep on top of your mental health to make sure that your community can be at its best. So how do you maintain positive mental health? So I've put in here a few tips and ideas that I've learned over the time that I think are helpful. Connecting with others. So it doesn't just have to be family members and friends. Also, the members of your community, you can talk to them if you feel that would help. You can talk to them about your problems, get advice, see what they think, or you could just spend time with others, which is the main point of this dot point. Spending time with others is a great way to just let all those feelings go away. I know for me, I do a lot of things, so it's a good distraction if I'm having if I'm not having a good day. I've got a lot of distractions to help offset those things, and things to keep me engaged and take my mind off it. Secondly, we have acknowledge your feelings. So don't push them away, because all that does is push them down and then they'll come back up later. It's important to acknowledge them and accept where they come from, understand, and it's very important to understand why they're there. So, having a think about what's caused me to feel this way. How can I stop this from happening in the future? How can I remedy the situation as it is right now. So it's important to acknowledge how you feel. Don't push it away, because that will only make things worse. Exercise as well is very, very important. So I know on Discord, especially, there's a stereotype, Discord mods, Discord admins, we all just sit at home all day. We don't go outside, we don't look at the sun. It's important to get out and be physically active, because our mind and physical body are very much interconnected. So, exercising is a really good way to relieve stress, release anxiety, all those good things. Exercising is very important, and it helps. It gives us a lot of energy as well to go throughout the day. So if you haven't started, it's a good idea to maybe go walking, bike riding, something. It doesn't have to be something really intense, just something you find fun. Yeah, have a go. So where and when do I seek professional help? I think it's always good to have someone you can talk to that you trust, and that's like an actual professional in the field. I've put a few ideas here. Counsellor, psychologist, psychiatrist, an online service. So I know in Australia we have Kids Helpline, Headspace, Reach Out, Beyond Blue, Lifeline. But there's an international site where you can find those different ones in each country. A trusted adult or your general practitioner. These are all people you can go to. It's always good to have a psychologist or counsellor you can talk to. Maybe on a bi-monthly basis or something. Because it's always a good person to talk to. Even if you don't have any really bad issues, it's always nice to be able to talk to someone and get their take on a particular situation, or if you need to work something out. Thanks for coming to this short video. I hope you found something useful in here. We're going to be posting content throughout May on with mental health advice. Just a reminder, we're not professionals in this field, so if you need professional advice, remember to go seek that appropriately. Have an awesome week and good luck with your communities.